Today we're talking about how you can play the Overwatch 2 beta, what you can expect from the Dying Light 2 update, and more. Blizzard has shared new details regarding its plans for Overwatch 2, which include getting the PvP component of the shooter into players' hands while it continues to work on the PvE side of things. That plan will begin with a closed alpha today, followed by a public beta that includes a wider pool of players starting in April. The closed alpha test that begins today is likely something you can't participate in. It will feature Blizzard employees, Overwatch League players, and a few other select groups ahead of a beta that will start in late April for PC players in all regions. That April test will be a closed beta, but you can sign up now to request access to it on the game's official website. Access will come in waves, so even if you don't get in right away, you may still be invited in later. More details on what to expect from the beta are still to be confirmed, but Blizzard did say it will feature the new push game mode, 4 new maps, a new damage hero, and reworks to various heroes. It will also, of course, feature the new 5v5 gameplay style being introduced for Overwatch 2. When it does arrive, the PvP mode will integrate with that of the first game, allowing Overwatch 1 players to use new heroes and play on new maps. It's also important to note that Overwatch 2 does not yet have a release date. Alongside Diablo 4, Blizzard delayed its release late last year, and we may not see either game until 2023. But okay, now let's switch gears to another game with 2 in the title, Dying Light 2. Transitions, they're hard sometimes, what can I say? Dying Light 2 Stay Human has just rolled out a brand new patch, adding a number of player requested features and fixing many of the game's worst bugs, including lingering issues with death loops. The patch is live now for PC and will be coming to consoles soon, according to developer Techland. The patch includes a number of quality of life improvements, including better ragdoll physics, performance upgrades for older PCs, and what Techland describes as, quote, more immersive details in melee combat. Digging into the patch notes for update 1.2, these details include tweaks that take into account the weight of blunt melee weapons being used, a buff for the biter, and changes to sharp weapons that allow more gory slicing, dicing, and general bloodshed. In terms of fixes, the patch has cleaned up the remaining known instances of what have been referred to as death loops, where players find themselves dying over and over in certain circumstances. The patch also adds a number of fixes to story quests where progression could potentially be blocked. You can check out the full list of patch notes on GameSpot.com. Now let's talk about some hardware, because for those of you lucky enough to have a Steam Deck already, you can now install Windows on it. Valve has released the additional drivers necessary, including drivers for GPU, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth. Audio drivers, however, are still in the works. For now, users cannot dual boot, and only Windows 10 can be installed, so Windows 11 fans will have to wait a little longer for that capability. But alright, if you're anything like me and you haven't played Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, then you might want to check it out on Game Pass. It's available right now, and you should consider this your reminder to download it when this video ends in 3, 2, 1, go!